Namaskar, I am Pramila Basnet. I have done my MA and have completed my B.Ed. I have a total of 7 years of teaching experience. Now, talking about my locality, I am from a very small village of Sikkim called Timi, and it falls in the South District. The Timi is very popular for its Timi Tea Estate. The Timi Tea Garden was established in the year 1969 by the government of Sikkim. It is the only tea garden of Sikkim and is considered one of the best in India as well as in the world. The guidelines issued by the Institute of Marketology of Switzerland to produce organic tea has been adopted in Sikkim since April 2005. My school's name is Government Senior Secondary School, Timi, South Sikkim. We have approximately 504 four students right now in our school. Since I am an English teacher, I have to make sure that the condition in the school is conducive for students to speak freely and openly in English. But it is really very hard to do it practically. The students are hesitant and they do not want to test their growth and development. Moreover, they do not want to admit the fact as to how good they could be in English. Limited resources is yet another problem on the way, where as a teacher, sometimes I fail to create an environment where they would feel comfortable speaking in English language. But often a time we have witnessed that the students they prefer speaking in their native language because they could speak easily. It is also very hard to manage the classroom at the same time since you know that the students, the children especially, they tend to lose interest very easily. Since it is the time of pandemic and everybody's life has been affected by it, it also has affected, no doubt, the conventional way of teaching. From the real classroom, right now we are down to the virtual classes, owing to which it is very difficult for us to set a rapport with the students and to gain their confidence, in which I had been facing difficulty to mark their growth and development so far as the language is concerned. Fortunately, after receiving the webinar sessions from Mr. Sayandev, the facilitator of ZIIEI, I had gained insight into the world of virtual web applications, which have enabled me to think smart and to act smart. The way how a teacher could motivate students even when they are not physically present. The training has proved to be so beneficial that I have been able to stir the imagination of the students and let them fly high on creativity, which in return I know if it continues for a long time, the students will be proficient and confident, and this would help them a lot in the long run. Now, talking about IPCT or the Innovative Pathshaala training has proved to be very beneficial, where I can form the students in groups depending upon their caliber and could assign a group work. And I could make them later on to exchange their ideas. The group work includes creating a dictionary, character's name and their role, spelling bee, drawing and sometimes labeling, and the likes. From IPCT, what I like doing most is the theme-based attendance and making the students learn from snake and ladders, which of course the students enjoys a lot. It's such a good feeling to see them learn and having fun at the same time. So thankful to IPCT for this. Through IPCT, I have been able to resolve the problem areas where a child is no more hesitant and loves to learn and speak in English. I no more have to worry about the resources since I know that I can create resources on my own with no penny. Thanks to IPCT, I can now manage my classes more easily and in a more fruitful way. And if you ask me as to why our school should be chosen as a model school, then the answer is of course our school has everything to be chosen as the model school, especially the just among the teachers. Our school already have two ZIIEI national awardees, including one myself. And we have formed a team also who plans on executing and forming the planning, the ways through which a child could be taught through zero investment. We have formed a group of teachers who would find out the students good at different things following Bloom's taxonomy. For example, a group of students a group of students who are good at remembering new words and characters, name, quote, etc., would form one group. Students good at understanding the chapter, theme, etc., would form the second group. Similarly, students who are good at applying, like using previous learned information and skill, would form third group. The students good at analyzing, like why the certain characters did the certain things, would form the fourth group. And the students who could evaluate, make judgments, and could debate would form the fifth group. And finally, the students who could create new ideas would form the sixth group. According to the group, we teacher would prepare reading and learning materials for them out of the previously used blank site of practical papers submitted by the senior students. This is only one example as to what our school is doing. There are ample of other things also running simultaneously. And if luckily our school is selected as the model school, of course we can work wonders. We are on the way of zero investment since 2016. Last but not the least, I would like to give my huge respect and thanks to Sri Aurobindo Society and ZIIEI for giving us such a golden opportunity where we can learn new ideas and exchange ideas with the other teachers. Throughout this journey, I have learned an important thing that even the tiniest dust in the classroom could be used as a greater resource to obtain the maximum teaching and learning outcome. And I would also like to extend my gratitude towards SDFC Bank for standing ever so close with the noble cause. And lastly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please.